Welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, we're out here in the camper about to do some modifications and upgrades to our IBEX 20 BHS. Now, if you've been following us for a while, you'll know that we came from a pop-up camper over to this travel trailer. Specifically, why we chose this travel trailer was for the bunk bed model. And ever since we got this camper, my wife has been wanting to decorate their bunk beds. And the first thing we did was we put a unique color of wallpaper on each bunk bed. The other thing she did was she updated the blinds to make it a little bit more touched for a boy and girl. I've got a 6-year-old and 9-year-old, and the bunk beds work out perfect. The very next thing we're working on today is we're gonna be upgrading our mattresses, which I'll get more into that here in a second. But she's working on a zipper bedding system to make it be like a sleeping bag that is attached to the mattress, so the kids can make their bed, get in and out of it very easily. And so she's working on that right now. But before we do that, we've got to upgrade our mattresses. These are the OEM mattresses that came with this camper. And I don't know if you've ever been around one of these things, but there is like literally cotton balls inside of these things. So we're gonna be upgrading our mattresses thanks to Brooklyn Bedding, which is partnering with us in today's video. And we're also gonna be getting a new queen for us over here, again from Brooklyn Bedding. Just got done installing the kids' mattresses. These are the 6-inch Dream Essential Foam mattresses, and these are 74 inches long by 30 inches wide. They actually fit pretty snug, which is nice, especially when we get done making the zipper beddings. So my wife just ran into the house to grab the kids and surprise them with their new mattresses. They don't know that they're getting them. My daughter is 9 years old, and she's actually been complaining that the mattress that came with the camper is not that comfortable. So I'm curious to see what she has to say about the new Brooklyn Bedding mattresses. All right, y'all want to see the new mattresses? Tell me what you think, Chloe. This one's a lot softer, isn't it? Yeah, the other ones were only like 2 or 3 inches. This one's a lot softer. You got a lot more cushion there, little girl. All right, now that our kids have been taken care of with their new mattresses, it's time for the adults to go get our mattress. This is something that we've been excited about for a while. We've been sleeping on the old RV mattress that came with our camper. It's not very comfortable, and so it's time to get an upgrade. So let's go get our mattress and put this thing in our new camper. So Brooklyn Bedding sent us the Aurora Luxe cooling with the pillow topper, and we chose to get this one in firm. I like a firm mattress. My wife likes a more plush, soft mattress, and we think this is the one for us. Now, about 6 months ago, we bought the Titan from Brooklyn Bedding with our own money for our spare bedroom. Now, it was a little bit too firm for our guests, so we reached back out to Brooklyn Bedding, and they sent us a pillow topper for free, which is really nice. They sent us that pillow topper, and that Titan for our spare bedroom is working out really well. You get a 120-night sleep trial from Brooklyn Bedding. You also get a limited lifetime warranty with the mattresses. All their mattresses come out of their factory in Arizona, and they ship to your front door in the packaging and boxing that you saw me unwrap earlier in the camper. Now, Brooklyn Bedding did not pay me to make this video. They did, however, send me the mattresses to sponsor today's video. They were kind enough to offer a 30% discount code. You can go to rvmattress.com/one-too-many-hobbies to receive your 30% off your next RV mattress by Brooklyn Bedding. So thank you, RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, for sponsoring today's video. So while my wife has been working on the zipper beddings that we're about to install here shortly, I went ahead and installed an LED light that goes around each bunk bed. It has this cool little remote so the kids can come in here, turn it on, play with the color at night. Gives a little bit of experience to make their own bunk beds unique, which is pretty cool. And now we're going to top it off with these DIY zipper beddings that my wife has been working on all day. All right, you ready to install these things? Been working in the sewing room all day?
Oh yeah.
You need help?
Yes.
Here, let me help you. Put it on the ground. I'm going to turn the AC off. Here, let me turn the AC off. It is summer here in Texas. might be able to hear us better. There we go.
Okay. Can you tuck that corner?
So this is like a bed sheet, right?
I took a fitted sheet, a comforter, and minky fabric.
So basically the fitted sheet that goes around this single, whatever we're calling this RV
It's
bunk
a
in.
yeah, RV bunk.
And all you do is just
slide it over.
Slide this over.
But since it's such a snug fit in the bunks, I got these, flip it this way,
suspenders.
Bed suspenders. So these will help.
Are you going across?
Yeah, that one will go down, and this one comes up. This will help keep them on snug whenever we put it up there. It just makes it easier because the bunks are so tight, you can't climb in there and wrap it around. All right, so this one can go back up.
All right. All right. There you go. Just a nice, easy way to keep the beds organized. It's got the zipper on it. It makes it real easy to get in and out of bed for the kids. And then you can see we made it so that it is fitting on the new Brooklyn bedding mattresses. And now let's do Chloe's. Need my help still? Grab a corner. So Chloe, my daughter, is getting the pink one that matches the pink curtain, that matches the pink accent wallpaper. And then my son got the blue one and the camping bears and elk curtain with the blue wallpaper. Turned out pretty good. Are you happy with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they fit the mattresses pretty well.
Just keeps it to where there's not blankets falling off.
Yeah.
The bunks all day.
Obviously, these are a DIY version of a company that is marketing and selling these. My beautiful wife was able to sew these up in her sewing room and knock them out for a fraction of the cost. All right, buddy, you want to check out your new bed, new mattress, new zipper? You got a matching pillow that Mom made you. Chloe, check it out. You got your new bed. You got your LED lights, matching pillow, matching curtain. Look at that. You ready to go camping now? Look at this kid. Are you tired? You like red? Yeah. Yep.
I want to
What color do you like?
Teal.
Teal?
Uh-huh.
So the wife is putting our hodgepodge sheets, blankets on our bed. And I want to talk to you guys about a modification that I did recently. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, we were going on a camping trip, took the camper home from storage, and we found out that the original Thetford toilet had a crack. And I think it's because there was water still left in it from when we had a freeze here in Texas. I had to remove the Thetford anyways to replace the part. And instead, I decided to spend a little bit more money and go with this Dometic 360 porcelain toilet. It was kind of on my upgrade list anyways, and it has worked out a lot better versus the Thetford. It's got the 360 flush. I think this model is the Dometic 310 off the top of my head, and it works out a lot better than the plastic Thetford. So that's a modification that we did recently. The next on the list is to upgrade this really bad designed faucet in the bathroom. You can barely get your hands underneath there. So I have a new one in the garage that's like a black one that comes up, and that has got to be installed sometime in the next couple weeks before we go on our next camping trip here in a couple weeks. We'll see if I get to it, probably not. But that's on my to-do list next, along with a long laundry list of things that I want to do this camper. And our beautiful bed is made. Looking forward to sleeping on this in a couple weeks. Don't mind the bottom of the bed. That is still left over to complete from my solar lithium electrical upgrade. Those will be 2 drawers eventually, and a facade of whatever material my wife and I can find. Right now, Forest River wanted like $400 to get the paneling sent to my house, and I'm not paying that. Well, that's it, guys. I want to say thank you one more time to Brooklyn Bedding for sponsoring today's video. Again, I'll have all the links down below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.